session, you're gonna have a warm-up. Make sure, all right, that's when we're going through the technique. By Thursday, your warm-up, you should have a ton of technique to go through. All right, double leg, head outside high, head outside low. We're gonna do this session. Head inside high, head inside low. Front headlock, slick and pretty. You guys are gonna have a lot of stuff. Make sure keep running through the technique. Keep running through the technique. Guys, the reps, very important. Keep drilling it hard. Get confident drilling it. Then get confident in the practice room when you're wrestling live. Then guys, you can get confident out in the match. All right, if you drill technique one time, if you're in the state finals, all right, or in the state tournament, it's gonna be tough to hit the technique. Drill thousands of times, then guys, you'll be able to hit the technique in a match when you're stressed. All right, that's our goal. That's our goal. Get the technique down so while you're in the match, could be in the state finals, everyone's watching, you versus someone else, you're in a singlet. Yeah, in our state tournament, we probably have 14 to, I don't know how many, 14,000 2 years ago, 3 years ago, for the state finals, packed. All right, you versus someone out there in your singlet, all right, there's a lot of pressure on you. It goes into overtime, you're tired. You're gonna be able to hit the technique, do it right. All right, that's when it really counts. All right, state tournament, you're in the blood round, trying to place. It goes into overtime, it's in the third period. You're down by one, you gotta get a takedown. That's when the technique counts. All right, against the wimp, or maybe the first year wrestler, you're a junior, senior, you're an upperclassman. All right, for those guys, you might not have to have the best technique, but I promise you, this coming season, you'll be in a tight match. You're gonna be tired. You're gonna be in a tight match. You have to score another takedown. You gotta get some points. All right, make sure to do the technique right. This is when it counts. So, I will grab Kale. So guys, we have an inside tie, collar tie. We have a double leg. All right, we have a double leg from this morning and a head outside single. Now guys, we're gonna focus on a head outside single in this position where we're gonna be on the mat. All right, I hit a head outside single on Kale. This first one that we're gonna go to is when the guy sprawls. We call it a rotate double. Right, rotate double. My dad got it from Arsen Fedzayev. All right, Arsen Fedzayev. You have Dave Schultz. Back in the day, Dave Schultz was the #1 technician in the world. Dave Schultz. A lot of the technique that we're showing you guys is from him. Below Dave Schultz, Arsen Fedzayev, world champion from Russia. Very, very tough wrestler, very technical. My dad watched a lot of his film. Head outside single, we call it a rotate double. All right, I don't know what they call it, but we call it a head outside single rotate double. Carter is really good with this technique. He hits a lot of head outside singles. If you hit a head outside single, I promise you, you'll get to this position. Right, Nathan Tomasello, very good with the head outside single. Kyle Snyder, good with the head outside single. Frank Molinaro, very good with the head outside. If you guys are a head outside single wrestler, not a problem, but guys, you're gonna get to this position a lot. This is when the guy's stepping that leg back, he's sprawling. We cannot get to our feet. Our #1 option is to always drive up. If I can drive up on Kale, right now he's on both feet. He can put pressure on me here. If I can drive up on Kale, now guys, he's on one foot and I have control of one leg. My chance of scoring increased big time. Now guys, he can only pressure in with one leg. You guys with me? So if I can get his leg off the mat, that's the #1 goal. Get to my feet. There I can blast through him with a step across or a power lift. Sometimes guys, we can't finish up or drive up to our feet. All right, he's gonna sprawl. Maybe Kale's watched my film or watched my matches. I hit a head outside single all the time. Kale knows it's coming, he steps that leg back. I hit a head outside single. We'll start with the inside tie, collar tie for now. We'll get to our post and we'll also get to a flare. 2 other setups to get to our head outside single, but we'll start with the inside tie, collar tie. Here, again, I circle, I move them, I hit my head outside single. Here, I lift his head, come up, I step, I get to my head outside single, and this time, guys, partner's scrolling. He's stepping that leg back. Right when my right hand gets to his leg, I'm already starting to feel pressure. Here, I penetrate in, here. Guys, we've been here. Maybe my setup wasn't great. Maybe you knew the head outside single was coming. Maybe I took him down 2 or 3 times. I go for it again. He's already stepping that leg back. He's already given me some hips. I have to hold position here. I cannot keep sprawling. I cannot let my head go down Big mistake I see, if your chest is right above your knee, I'm in my stance here. Here, I'm in my stance. I'm still in my stance, I'm just on my knee. If my chest goes forward, then I'm gonna have to post on my hand. I'm gonna see a lot of you guys post on your hand. I'm holding position here in my stance when the guy's sprawling. Head outside single, KO sprawling here. There's a lot of weight on me, but I'm fighting my head up. My chest is still up. I'm in a decent position here. Right hand's on his leg. From there, guys, we're gonna do a few things at once. All right, we're gonna spend some time on this technique. It's a tough technique to get down, but very important to have in wrestling. All right, here, he's sprawling, my trail leg's back. Right now I'm facing towards the locker, straight that direction. Left leg steps up, it's called a rotate double. I'm not switching to a double right now. I rotate down first, and then I transition to the double. From here, all the weight's still on my shoulder. When I go to a rotate double, all right, I'll turn this way. I'm facing towards the counselors, I step up, watch my right foot. You guys see my right foot? Just like a windshield wiper on a car, my right foot can move across the mat. My right knee's a pivot, all right, I'm pivoting on my right knee, my right foot's moving. From here, I step up, I'm changing direction, and then you guys have changed level. I just sit to my foot. Here, I step up, change direction and level, here. As I do that direction and level change, I'm pulling his body in front of me and getting that weight off. A lot of the technique that we do, guys, we want to get his weight off of us. Tomorrow, you guys will get to a chase the ankle. This is what a chase the ankle looks like. When KO sprawls, I'm off to the side. Here, when I hit a head inside single, he sprawls. Here, I'm off to the side. Then we finish. I don't have to carry his weight. Head outside single, rotate double. He's sprawling on us. We get off to the side. We don't have to carry his weight. Head inside single, cut back. Here, we'll get to this tomorrow. Here, he's sprawling and squaring up on us. There's a lot of weight. I get the weight off of him. Head inside single, obble. Here, hit a head inside single, get the weight off of him. Rotate up. A lot of the technique, we get in on his legs. KO, he's trying to put weight on us, trying to stop us, keep us out front. That's the defense. The guy gets it on your legs, you're shoving his head down, tight waist in, putting weight on him. That's what KO wants. I don't want to hold that weight. I get my hips to the side and I pull KO to the side. So I'm here. Head outside single. There he's sprawling. I feel his weight. If I stop here, KO will beat me. I promise you. Left leg steps up. Left hand's going to go to his calf. Then guys, right now I'm facing this direction. Watch what I do here. Both my arms are going to pull him in front of my body, and I rotate, change level and direction. From here, I rotate and pull. Here. Now guys, notice, all that weight shifted across, there's no weight on me here. His hand's still around my waist. If his hand's down on the mat, I can just rotate up. Usually the stud, they're going to stick with you. Left hand is right here on his calf. You guys see that? Left hand's on his calf. If my left hand is above his knee, yes, KO can start squaring up still. I keep his leg here. I keep his hips in front of me. I'm pulling so then he can't square up. Then guys, my right hand is just going to switch to a double. We call it a rotate double. So we're rotating down first. Right hand goes in front. I switch to a double. Real easy finish. My trail leg is already up. I'm driving with my trail leg. My shoulder is going to go right in his gut. I'll drive through him. He's going to roll across his back. Here I drive. And he rolls across his back. Guys, really good technique. There's a lot of steps here. We'll drill it slow. We'll bring it in. We'll go over this technique for a little bit. Right, have to have this. Guys sprawling, rotating, changing direction, getting all that weight shifted across. Partner, what I want you to do when we drill it slow, to get the technique down, you're going to put your left hand, you're going to drop to both knees, and your right arm is going to be around his waist. If he's a righty. Again, inside side collar tie. Here, I circle to the left, I'm pulling down. All right, make sure, I don't want to see anyone head to head. I'll see a lot of you guys here. You might like the open ties. At Graham, we like tight. We like to be tight here. I like to move them. We like to brawl. We like to stay in tight. So that's our setup. Inside tie, collar tie. I'm in tight. I circle to the left. I'm pulling down. Then, guys, when I go and let his head come up, I step. I step straight in. I blast him. My shoulder blasts his hips. This time, guys, once I get in, I blast him, he steps that leg back. Notice my head's up, my chest is still up. Guys, this sucks. I can't hold this position for a while. My low back, I'm gonna go to the mat. I hold this position for a second, trail leg steps up. Left hand goes to the calf. Then guys, I rotate, watch my foot. I cannot leave my foot behind me. If I go here and leave my foot behind me, Kale's gonna catch it. Nowadays, guys, with scrambling, it could be a minute before I get the takedown, or guys, Kale could get the takedown. I just had a good setup, good shot. I have to be able to protect my legs so he can't scramble. Here he's sprawling, left leg steps up, watch my back foot. I don't leave it for him to grab. I rotate and I pull him in front of me. Here, I pull him to the side. Kale's good partner, he's gonna land on his knee in his left hand. My left hand stays at his calf here. I switch right in front. I drive with my trail leg here. And I take it. All right, a few things. Make sure don't switch to the double early. Big mistake we see, we'll have a head outside single. You'll try to switch to a double right away, and you don't have all that weight shifted across, he can give you hips. Or, Kale, are you left or right? Head outside. Right. I'm starting to sprawl. If Kale switches to a double, if he switches to a double too early, notice he hasn't changed my hips. I'm going to beat him there. I'm going to sprawl. I'm going to shove his head down. Once Kale steps up, all right, I'm sprawling. He steps up with his trail leg. Then, guys, he rotates here. Now, guys, all that weight is shifted off. I'm on my left knee and my left hand. Notice he's off to the side. I can't put weight on him. He's got my leg trapped, so I can't square up. If he's above my knee, then, guys, I can move this leg. He's here. He's got my leg. I can't square up. He's got me locked down. My hip's completely locked out. From here, guys, Kale's going to go right in front to a double, drive through it. I roll across my back, and he gets the takedown. All right, head outside single. He sprawls, rotate, double. Got to keep wrestling when he gives you hips, when he's sprawling on. Big mistake I see, head outside single. You start to sprawl, you'll lock your hands and just hold on. Try to get that stalemate. All right, keep wrestling through it. Head outside single, he sprawls, rotate, double. My goal is to get out to the side, get all that weight shifted across. Head outside single, partner sprawls, that's his reaction, rotate double. If he's standing straight up, we'll get to our feet. Guys, it's impossible to hit a rotate double when Kale's on his feet here. I'll see guys out there trying to hit a rotate double. Guys, here. I'll step up, I'll drive up, and I'll launch him. I'll get the takedown there. This is when he sprawls. Different reaction. So partner, make sure you're sprawling. Here I hit a head outside. This is when he's sprawling. Here. I cannot get to my feet in this position, guys. Cannot do it. Step up, rotate here. Now, guys, I'm off to the side. My shoulder's right in his hips. Trail leg is up. I just blast through him. Here. Take it. Pummel. Partner. Watch these guys. Inside tie, collar tie. Head outside single. Partner steps the leg back. Rotate. Double. Partner's got a good one. Pummel's got a good one. Head outside single. Rotate. Double. Good. 2 more each. They're hitting their head outside. Partner stepping that leg back. They rotate, get their weight off of them, get that angle, then they shift across to the double. Good, 1 more each. Inside tie, collar tie. Moving them, good setup, good shot. Partner sprawls, they're not going to stop. They keep wrestling. They switch right off to a rotate double. Head outside, rotate, double. You guys got it? We're going to drill through this one for a little bit. Then, guys, we're going to crank this one out. All right, we're going to crank this one out with a reaction, with him sprawling. I know we're showing it in steps, but my goal is you guys to hit it fluently. Guys stepping back, we step up and go right to it. Head outside single, rotate, double. Let's do it. 1, 2.